You are watching
Trinity Episcopal School Production Network, TESPN.
Welcome to this week's TESPN podcast, and I am joined by my TESPN colleague, 10th grader Abby Miller, and we are thrilled to have Catherine and Julia Pollard from girls lacrosse. They are seniors, had great careers here, been here since the 8th grade, and it's kind of amazing that y'all are now, I guess it's just about exactly a month away from finally graduating, and I feel like you all have been Titans for a really long time. So I'm excited that we've finally got a chance to interview for our TESPN podcast. So this season so far, y'all have won a lot of close games, have a winning record right there, I think, kind of with a shot to make the state tournament, which would be a great way to finish off your career. So can you just talk about how the season's been going for the team so far?
So far, the season's been going super well. Like he said, we have a winning season. We also lost a lot of seniors last year, but I feel like even though we lost like all of those seniors, like we had like no chemistry really, except for like clearly the players like that were on the team last year. And I feel like every game we get closer and closer, and I feel like that has really allowed us to grow and have a lot of success.
Especially this week, we beat Freeman, and that game was insane. And we just all worked together. And then again, we just beat Catholic yesterday. And like just every single game we're getting stronger, and like we want it more. And it's just like a great season.
That's great. We're going to talk more about that Catholic game in a minute. But Abby, did you have a question for?
I did.
These?
I just wanted to ask the two of y'all, because obviously this is a very interesting dynamic that you don't find on a lot of lacrosse teams. And I was just wondering if you had any insight about what it's like playing with your twin sister.
Well, clearly because we've lived together, we have a lot of chemistry. So I feel like it's definitely like positive. Like every single the reason why like we love that we're going to George Mason and how like it's going to help the George Mason team too is that we have so much chemistry. We are always finding each other on the field, always passing, looking up. And, we're competitive against each other, which makes us even better.
Yeah, we know exactly where each one of us is on the field. So, like, it's just, like, so much easier. And, like, we just know exactly, like,
what they're going to do and, the
twin
outcome.
telepathy is real on and off the field.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you mentioned briefly yesterday against Catholic, but this is truly, like, I think a game that's going to go down as one of the greatest probably wins in Trinity lacrosse history, where you're down 12-2. I mean, a 10-goal deficit, and you're able to overturn that, win it 16-15. And Catherine, you scored basically was it the last second goal?
Yeah. So basically, what happened is the play before that, they get the ball and they pass it, and then Julia makes an insane interception, and then I don't know who passed it. Did you pass it to Caroline? She passes it to Caroline, and she makes it to tie it up. And then the next play, Campbell, this was like, we needed Campbell. Campbell got the draw. There was 9 seconds left. She ran as fast as she could, pass it off
9 seconds left.
Yeah, and then there was 3 seconds left. I caught it and scored it behind my back, and we won. And it was insane. I think it was the best memory of my whole Trinity career here. Like, it was awesome. Everyone was just hugging. Coach Snee cried.
Yeah,
Coach Simpson was very aggressive.
It
was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it just sounds like one of those moments that kind of high school sports is all about that you'll never forget. And the fact that, you mentioned a couple minutes ago, twin telepathy is real, momentum is real, and in lacrosse especially, because you can pile draw control after draw control, allows you that you always have a chance to make those comebacks if you can score and keep winning the draws. But you combine twin telepathy plus momentum, and victory was inevitable, I guess. But gosh, I wish I had been there. It just sounds incredible. And do it on the road too. On a 2 hours out of town down in Virginia Beach. I feel like big comebacks are kind of part of the story of Titan athletics, but usually they're home games.
Yeah.
So to do something like that on the road is that's fantastic. That's awesome.
Yeah, we were like, I remember right before 2, because it was cold, no one wanted to be there, it was like 2 hours away, and when it was tied, I looked at everyone, and everyone was like, we are not going into overtime. Like, we are scoring before this game ends, and it happened, so it was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Obviously you mentioned that great moment, but with all your years starting here in 8th grade, like, do either of y'all have like a favorite memory from lacrosse that comes to mind?
I feel like, well, definitely that, but if that didn't happen, I feel like just the bus rides. Like, we get so turned, like, especially, it's kind of like, we do our own thing, we sleep on the way there, but on the way back, like, we are nonstop karaokeing, we're dancing on the bus.
The bus driver last night was singing, and like, he was like,
who's hyping us up?
Like, stuff like that, because we were just screaming, like, all the songs was insane.
Yeah, so that's probably mine.
Mine's probably beating Freeman 2 days ago, because it was against a bunch of our good buddies on our club team and our club coach.
Yeah.
So we had it out.
And that was also a 1-goal margin, is that right?
No, it was 3.
Okay.
It was 3. That was a couple games back.
Because there's another 10-9 win there against somebody recently.
I scored the winning goal.
Yeah, that was tough too.
Yeah. I don't remember who we played against though.
Yeah.
That's cool. But yeah, I just looking at the scores, it looks like y'all have found a way in a lot of the close games, and of course in LIS there's a couple teams at the top that are really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Those games, hopefully you can get them, but those are kind of those ones that you're very much the underdog. But in all the games you have a good chance, y'all seem to be finding a way to pull it out late, which is fantastic. Well, so you mentioned you're both going on to George Mason to play next year and keep that chemistry going on and off the field. What was it about George Mason specifically through the recruiting process that made that the right fit for you two, Julia and Catherine, for next year and the next 4 years?
Yeah. Probably our coach and the team. As soon as we got on a Zoom call with our coach, we instantly loved her. Like, she's just a very bright person, but she's also like, she's a very sweet person, but she's also like, she wants to win. Like, and that's something we like need, and we love that so much. And our team, like, we've already met our team through camps and stuff, and they're so fun.
Yeah, like, out of every single camp we went to, visits we went to, like, the team energy was, like, insane. It was awesome. And also I feel like the consistency of her wanting us, like, we got emailed, like, multiple times a week, like, she never gave up, like, and to feel wanted is, like, the best feeling ever. So we was like, we knew. We were like, this is where we're going. Yeah.
Cool. So we're gonna do a little lightning around here, just some quick questions, quick answers. So let's do this. Like, I'll ask a question and we'll go Catherine, Julia answer. Then Abby, if you have a question, then we'll go Julia, Catherine. And then if you run out of questions, like, I can always come up with more. So when you run out, just give me this and I'll take it home. Okay. All right. So first question: what's been your favorite class you've taken at Trinity?
Mr. Trice's 8th grade science class.
Probably psychology, Mr. Decker.
What's your hype up song?
Don't Rate Me by Youngboy.
Mine's Jungle by Ex-Ambassadors.
Do you have a pregame meal or snack?
A bagel with cream cheese and a Red Bull.
This really gross chocolate energy thingy, but it works.
If you could have any superpower, what superpower would you have?
Probably teleportation.
Invisibility.
You could probably pull off invisibility by just sending your twin sister in your place. Probably trick some people. Besides lacrosse, what's your favorite sport to watch?
I like to watch college basketball.
Same thing, basketball.
If you had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Probably burgers.
I was gonna say the same. Yeah, burgers. Or sushi. I love sushi.
Okay, I want to ask a few twin ones.
Okay.
I hope this isn't too controversial, but all right, which of you two is funnier?
I mean, clearly I would say myself, and she'd probably say herself, but I think we have, we're both very funny in different ways.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think I'm funnier.
Who's
Okay.
faster?
Me.
Yeah. Right
No.
now, me.
Well, I just had an injury.
So me.
Who's a better cook?
For me.
We don't really cook. Yeah.
Who is less annoying for your goal?
Okay.
Yeah.
And who's a better driver?
Me. Yes, it's me.
Yeah.
Will
Yeah.
you all ride to school together?
Yeah.
Do you usually drive?
Oh well. I
We
mean, yeah,
share.
I like driving more, but we flip on and off.
Yeah, like today I drove, and like tomorrow Julia gets the car, and so yeah.
You got any more?
Mm-mm.
All right, let's end it with if you could go on a vacation anywhere in the world, all expenses paid, where do you want to go?
Greece.
Italy.
That's close. Greece and Italy. Let's make it happen. Well, it's been really fun to talk to y'all. We've watched Catherine and Julia for years on the lacrosse field and just as a big presence in the Titan community. So this has been a really fun one. Abby, thank you for joining us. Abby also plays lacrosse, so great to have her part of today's podcast. Hope everybody else has enjoyed it. We'll have a few more before this school year is up, so stay tuned to this channel. And thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Julia. Thank you,
Yes.
Abby. Everybody, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.